how 90% of active managers can't beat the market, and also how Buffett says he knows within 1, 2, 3, whatever, 5 minutes looking at a company, whether he wants to spend another 20 minutes looking at it. So why is it that you think 90%, what's the biggest mistake or the most common mistake that 90% of active managers are making that's preventing them from being able to beat the market? And also, what are the most important filters that you use, whether they're industry filters or like valuation, financial filters, when you're looking at a company where you say, nope, I'm not looking at this anymore?
I think the reason most managers cannot beat the index is really for two reasons. One is the index doesn't have frictional costs, and the manager does. So the manager might have 1, 2, 3% of frictional costs every year, including all the trading costs and all of that. And so they have to overcome that hurdle, which is a significant hurdle to overcome. And the second is that when we look at the stock market, something like 4% of stocks deliver almost all of the returns. So there's some studies about how S&P has done like 9% a year for 100 years. But if you took away the top 4% performers, you'd be left with nothing. And like more than half the stocks deliver negative returns long term. So basically, and again, that goes back to the creative destruction and all of that. So the thing is, the index is too dumb to know that it owns Amazon, and it owns Apple, it owns Alphabet, owns Microsoft, and owns all these companies. And it's also too dumb to ever sell these companies. And so it owns these companies. It never sells these companies. These companies keep becoming a larger and larger portion of the index. It doesn't really rebalance and such. It just sits there. Whereas the active manager, even when they're smart enough to buy Amazon, they're trying to figure out every day, should they sell it or keep it? They get in their own way. So how many people figured out Amazon and then kept it for 10 years? So there's a fund manager in Scotland, Ballygifford. And I like the Ballygifford people a lot, even though I think they're overdosed on Carvana right now. But Ballygifford, when they go in, they'll just be there. They try to find these great businesses, and they'll hang on for a long time. Berkshire does that, and so on. So I think the active manager, the deck is stacked against them, right? You got the frictional cost, and you basically are going to be picking 1 out of 25. Out of every 25 stocks, one is the winner, and 24 so great, which is why you get even a 50% error rate. And so figuring out what these companies will do long term in the light of the creative destruction that capitalism imposes on you, it's a difficult thing to do.
Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to hit the like button and to subscribe if you haven't done it already.